Welcome to American Sentinel, where we champion American strength and prosperity. Today, we're diving into a topic that the mainstream media mocked, but we see as a brilliant strategic move: President Trump's interest in purchasing Greenland.
Exactly, John. The media's reaction is completely short-sighted, but it's nothing new. History is filled with examples of visionary leaders being mocked for bold, forward-thinking acquisitions that secured America's future. Take the Louisiana Purchase in 1803. Jefferson's opponents called it unconstitutional and a waste of money. They couldn't imagine what we'd do with all that land. But that single purchase doubled the size of our country and gave us control of the Mississippi River, unleashing a century of westward expansion and economic growth. And it happened again with Alaska. In 1867, when Secretary of State Seward bought Alaska from Russia, the press mocked it as Seward's folly or Seward's icebox. They said it was a frozen wasteland. But that folly gave us unimaginable reserves of oil, gold, and timber, not to mention a critical strategic foothold in the Arctic.
That's a fantastic point, Jill. History proves that these kinds of bold moves pay off, and Greenland is a modern-day gold mine. It's a treasure trove of what are called rare earth minerals. Now, for our listeners, these aren't just rocks. They're the secret sauce in everything from our smartphones to our most advanced defense systems. We're talking about elements like neodymium, terbium, and dysprosium. You need about 920 kilograms of these materials to build a single F-35 fighter jet. They're essential for laser guidance systems on our missiles, for our submarines, for our tanks. And right now, we are dangerously dependent on China, which controls over 80% of the global supply. That's a stranglehold they could use against us at any time. Acquiring Greenland would break that dependency and secure our military supply chain for generations. It's a critical national security issue.
Absolutely, and that brings us to the immense strategic value. John, you mentioned a strategic foothold, and that's exactly what Greenland is. Militarily, it's a choke point. That means it's a geographical feature on land or sea that an armed force is forced to pass, sometimes on a narrower front, and therefore greatly decreasing its combat power to reach its objective. Greenland dominates the naval and air routes between the Arctic and the North Atlantic, and our rivals are not sitting still. Russia is aggressively militarizing its Arctic coastline, reopening Cold War-era bases. China, calling itself a near-Arctic state, is building a fleet of icebreakers and investing heavily in the region, seeking to control the new shipping lanes opening up as the ice recedes. A permanent American presence in Greenland would be a game changer, allowing us to monitor and counter their moves and project power.
And let's not forget the economic benefits, both for us and the people of Greenland. American investment could transform their economy, bringing jobs and prosperity, while our economy would benefit from a secure supply of critical resources. It's another example of President Trump's brilliant business sense applied to geopolitics. He's thinking like a CEO for America, looking for assets that will appreciate in value and secure our future. This is the kind of forward-thinking, America-first strategy we need.